and then it's not supposed to come out till you pull the lever. Well, apparently our lever was defective on this brand new freaking RV. And
actually, we didn't set it up correctly.
I know.
I don't think we put the tube on first.
But still, the lever still should have stopped it. It wasn't open yet, so we didn't know what we were doing. And we had a tube.
Tyson, we didn't have a tube. No,
we didn't have that weird device. You know, that extra thing.
Yeah, but that's just an extra blockage, which you don't. That's just like a backup that we now put.
Which our dogs chewed.
They just chewed the handle of it, but it still works.
Yeah, so
So
they chewed our.
The
RV.
thing was supposed to stop the black tank. This thing didn't stop it. So as I pulled the lever, it comes shooting out like projectile vomiting from a T-Rex, like blasting all over me. 27 gallons, because the black tank was full to the brim. You have a sensor that tells you 100%. It was 100% full. So 27 gallons of our glorious piss exploded all over me on our first RV show.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about.
What's up, freaks? Welcome back to the Brain and Psycho podcast.
That was cute. Oh, here we go.
Anyways, today we are going to be discussing why humor is important and how to take things less seriously in your life.
Yeah, because you guys take shit so seriously.
Yeah,
that's why.
And as you know, our jokes on this channel are just amazing, and it's almost
extreme knee slappers.
Slappers.
And it's irresistible to laugh. And speaking of jokes,
I'm going to start with jokes because you two start with jokes the last two seasons or episodes.
Do you know how rude it is to...
So I'm going to start with a joke this time. All right, let's see. What is the joke? Let's get the timer going. All right, joke. I am orange and I sound like a parrot.
An orange parrot.
Oh my God.
Parrot?
That's like saying...
It's parrot.
It's like saying the acronym for freak, the F stands for freak. That's the same as saying that.
You guys remember...
Oh, 9.
And it's not it's not parrot. It's not parrot. It's parrot.
It's a parrot, not a parrot.
Parrot.
A parrot? Like a pear?
Parrot.
4. I'm not I was counting while you were doing that.
Porridge.
3.
Like porridge? 2. Porridge.
Yeah, you wasted all your time by babbling.
I'm singing.
0. Can you do the honors for me and ding yourself?
I wasn't.
All right, so I'll give a hint. It sounds like parrot. The word sounds like parrot.
Ricky's going on here.
The word sounds like parrot.
Carrot.
Carrot. It's a carrot, not a carrot.
It's a
By the way,
carrot.
you two talk like hillbillies.
I'm not a hillbilly.
Anyway.
And guess who raised us?
I'm not a hillbilly. I don't know where you got the hillbilly voice.
I just
from.
realized.
All right, let's do this. What'd you realize?
That in 2 years, I'm going to be considered a Californian person.
Deep. Poor you. Poor you.
Poor me.
In 1 year,
right, so
I'll be considered a Californian.
I got about, I don't know, several decades.
That's actually true.
All right, so we're talking about humor. We're talking about why is humor important to you in your life, like in general, and just in life in general. Why is it important to you, Midge? Humor important to you, or just laughing, having fun, talking crap, just humor in general, having a sense of humor. Why is it important to you in life, Midge?
According to my calculations, first I have to pull up my notes.
You have a microphone that if you hold over here, it's no longer a microphone. It's just your magical wand.
Humor is very important because, to me, because if you're always so stiff and you never laugh, then you can actually tend to lose sight and grip on fun memories. It can also suspend you from creating new ones. According to multiple studies, laughing actually
She always have to get all nerded out on us. According to multiple
laughing
studies,
actually relieves stress. Being very serious all the time can also make us have weaker bonds with our loved ones and friends because we can't express ourselves enough.
Jesus.
Well spoken, huh?
Some deep shit right there.
God. What did you just say,
Subscribe
Sir?
for that.
Another dollar.
If you think
A dollar? What the hell's a dollar?
Another dollar.
If you think that was well said, either like or subscribe. Thanks. One of our 2 viewers, please.
All right, so Tyson, why is humor and having a sense of humor important in your life.
And you can't just say same.
And according to the studies, as Mitch said, it lessens stress. I searched that up, and it actually does lessen stress, and it also lessens
We've experienced it ourselves.
depression and anxiety, and just improves your overall mood
And positivity.
Yes, and just smiling improves your emotional and mental health. And I laugh every day. I talk crap every day, and I maybe
Extremely.
talk crap too much.
A bit.
A tad.
A bit too much.
Tad.
But I love laughing, and it's just
Because we talk shit all throughout the day. People like that
Especially at the
see
gym.
like a couple seconds on the internet of me doing whatever, doing the programs, doing. They think that it's just all straight. Like we just have fun and talk shit, like and joke around literally all day long. Even when we're working, like that's for me. What does it mean? Like to me, having a sense of humor and being sarcastic and like screwing around, joking around, talking shit. It's like a freaking superpower of mine.
Swear jar.
I almost said
language, children.
I almost said it's a effing superpower. It's like a superpower to me. Like I could be in any situation, no matter. And maybe it started. No, probably started in childhood from having like it was either like, all right, you're either gonna go run away and bash your head against a wall, or just like laugh about how stupid this like world and life is. So it's in the military too. Like the worst job you had, the shittier job you had to do for that day. Like if you're doing some stupid training, you're like, why are we doing this? The way you dealt with it.
Is by laughing about it.
Laughing and talking shit and joking around and probably getting in trouble because you're not taking it lightly because it's just like whatever. So it becomes like a superpower, and it helps me now as an adult in business and in life, being a entrepreneur. We do homeschooling and running businesses, and we've had tons of different businesses in the past. It makes you deal with, like you said, and that's exactly what I wrote, and I didn't do any look up any research. I just know from experience dealing with stress, but also dealing with stress and dealing with struggle and also dealing with slow times. Entrepreneur, you're going to have ups and downs nonstop. Like that's the ride of an entrepreneur. You could have slow
roller
weeks.
coaster.
You could have slow weeks, slow months where you don't make as much money as you did, or things aren't going your way, and different programs you start, fail, stop shaking your snow cone. Exactly. So it makes you get through, like, even you'll laugh about it. I am the type of person that will be
Laughing at someone's funeral.
at someone's funeral. Why would you steal my stuff when you know I'm going to say that? You're stealing my shit.
Because I know your stuff.
You're stealing my shit. Like, I don't even need to be here. I'll just go out in the other room.
What? No.
But I'm the type that will talk shit at someone's funeral, like make a joke, and it might even be inappropriate.
Dark humor.
Inappropriate.
Dark, but
I can't even imagine
you know
what
what
you'd say.
You need to lighten up. Like that's what's going to get you through it and make you like, the dude is dead and you can't do anything about it. Like let's bounce back from this and not let it drag us down and be overly depressed. Of course, you're going to grieve or whatever, but you need to learn to find the funny side, find the bright side, find the upside, and not take shit too serious, not take yourself too serious, not even take business. Yeah, you want to take business serious. Obviously, you have to be obsessed and whatever else, but not too serious where it just makes you this like stiff tightwad, like douchebag, like asshole. Like, no, damn it.
Swear jar times 2.
This is supposed to be a...
2.
What is wrong with you? This is supposed to be a kid's show. Like,
But
exactly.
like also like say it was at a funeral. Do you think they want you to be, of course they want you to remember them, but do you think they want to be negative about it the rest of their lives?
Deal. At my funeral, all I want, and hopefully I'm
Is
going to
music.
die. Hopefully I'll die before you
Yeah.
people, or we'll all die together or something. But at my funeral, I'm assuming I'll die before you guys. I want it to just be, all you're going to do is talk
Like a
shit.
party?
You're going to talk shit. You're going to tell jokes. You're going to tell stories. Like, for what are you going to be grieve about? We live an awesome life. We've lived an awesome life.
Of course I'm going to be sad when you die, but
Well, yeah, that too. But it should be like you are just going to tell your funny stories, like these stories we're talking about now today. Like this is what it should be like at a funeral, at least my funeral. That's where I want it. So, deal? Can we have a deal?
Yeah.
Deal.
of course. And like Tyson said, just smiling can improve your mood. So like even like
All right, I'm going to smile right now. Did I do it?
Haha,
Am I doing
very
it?
funny.
Am I doing it? I think I just shit my pants trying to smile.
again.
What did you
What do you mean
just say?
again? What do you mean again?
What is that laugh?
I did shit my pants a couple times when I was a little kid.
Oh.
What, you guys going to say last week?
He smiled.
The sun
It's
is
more like a
reflecting
grin.
in my
It's
eye.
more like a grin.
It's a grimace. All right.
No, but like Tyson said, just smiling can improve your mood or someone else's mood. Like, say you're out in public, like me, when I'm out in public with you guys or something. Like, if I see somebody who seems like it looks like they're having they're in a bad mood or something, if they see me, just sometimes smiling at them can improve their day. It'll like show them that somebody out there is positive.
So you two are all you two are trying to do right now is
spread positivity.
No, you're trying to plead your case for when we're done recording this episode, because you're like, oh, we're talking about humor, so it's going to make everything all. Because before this episode, you two were freaking nightmare setting this up. We had to record like 5 times going around there because we have the camera set up where if you hope this doesn't stop it. I don't even want to put my hand up. I'm afraid to. On the phone, if you put your hand up, it starts the recording for us, so we all could be sitting here and no one has to hit the button. And these two kept screwing around, accidentally setting off the recording thing, so we had to go and reset it like 10 times. And then they didn't change their shirt and screamed out, "Oh yeah, cut! I didn't
we were like in the middle
shirt."
of recording.
What does your
the
shirt
episode.
even say?
I got your back.
Exactly.
What for that and what? Also, what do you mean? We were in total.
It was
Yeah, we were like in the middle. We were like in the middle of recording an episode, and I'm like, God.
Yeah, we were doing this episode. We're like a few minutes in. We did the whole beginning, and out of nowhere, he just screams loud as shit to the microphone, deafening us. God, oh, you forgot to change my shirt. Like the 2 fans out there care that we didn't change your damn shirt.
Notice.
You normally don't change your shirt for like a 3-4 days anyway. So what's the difference? What the?
We gave away your dark secret. He deserves one for saying that.
All right. So now we talked about what, and I want to hear what is a funny story. I'm gonna start with this one. A funny story that you could think of, and I could tell you funny stories like other ones that don't involve you, and that's fine. I'm actually doing a whole nother episode on humor, and Bedros and I did one about only funny stories that happened in the project. But here's one that you both were there for. When we got an RV, we got our first RV about a year and a half, 2 years.
remember this one.
2 years ago now, probably. And our very first trip, we were going to Texas, and we were in like Arizona or New Mexico. Our first time ever going into one of those RV parks, and we don't know shit about it. Like, we watched some YouTube videos to buy this RV.
I remember at the RV sales place, you were like trying to sell to Lamar. Oh, this is the chassis.
This
is the Mercedes
we
chassis.
We knew enough of the wording just to get a good deal and to haggle down the price and all that, but really how to operate it, no effing clue. So we get to the place.
What does the brakes do?
We have to figure out how to do the electrical, how to do the plumbing, and this and that. But to my defense, we kind of set it up right-ish.
We did, and it wasn't working.
The lever was not working. There's supposed to be a stop on a black tank. If you have an RV and don't know what a black tank is, it's like a 27. This one has a 27-gallon tank that holds all your toilet water. Toilet water, not like your shower water and sink water. That goes to your gray tank. Your black tank is just straight raw sewage. All your shit and piss that just goes into a thing.
A swear jar.
Oh my God.
That's already $4.
And
we are laying in cash, homie.
That's $4.
Dollars.
God. And so you put the tube on or whatever, and then it's not supposed to come out till you pull the lever. Well, apparently our lever was defective on this brand new freaking RV. And
actually, we didn't set it up correctly.
I know.
I don't think we put the tube on first.
But still, the lever still should have stopped it. It wasn't open yet, so we didn't know what we were even doing. And we had a tube.
Tyson, we didn't have a tube. No,
we didn't have that weird device. You know, that extra thing.
Yeah, but that's just an extra blockage, which you don't. That's just like a backup that we now put.
Which our dogs chewed.
They just use the handle of it, but it still works.
Yeah.
So
they chewed our.
The
RV.
thing was supposed to stop the black tank. This thing didn't stop it. So as I pulled the lever, it comes shooting out like projectile shit vomiting from a T-Rex, like blasting all over me. 27 gallons, because the black tank was full to the brim. You have a sensor that tells you 100%. It was 100% full. So 27 gallons of our glorious shit and piss exploded all over me on our first RV trip. Like,
it got on my shin too.
On your shin?
On my shin.
What an honorable mention.
That stuff was all over my shirt, my shorts. My legs were dripping and gooping. Look at this leg hair. Imagine it all gooped inside that leg hair. And all over the place.
Thanks.
And then it hit me and went all over the ground.
Like a yuck button.
It went all over the ground. So now we have it all over our.
It was like nighttime, and we didn't want the owners of the RV park to find out because they were.
So we moved to a different.
All over,
we're not saying
it's
any
all
names,
over the
but
ground. all over the ground, and we didn't know what to do, so we had to like get some help with it afterwards, and they moved us to a different spot. But it was all over. We had to deal with it that night because no one could help us till the next day, and we had to deal with the smell of in the ground, like soaking in. It was in the summertime. It was like July in New Mexico,
Humid.
like 100 and something degrees, humid, and the air conditioner wasn't working for a little while because we've also burned that out somehow.
The generator.
The generator, we didn't know how to use it exactly.
Bought a couple Walmart air conditioners, like space air conditioners, and they both broke.
That didn't work. And so I'm covered in
Fun
shit,
trip.
and it's steamy, and now it's stinky, and our whole lot is filled up with this shit water, and I'm covered with it. And what could you do other than
and my shin was
laugh
covered
about it? It's either laugh about it or I don't even know what to do.
Die from poisoning.
It was just laugh about it. All we could do is just laugh at it, and then we actually it's not one of my movies, but the movie RV. I didn't put that as one of my funniest movies, but the movie RV, the exact same thing happens.
That was so funny.
Like literally everything happens in that movie
when it
RV
went to the lake.
happened to us in everything
Besides
in
the
that
RV falling off like a mountain.
And then
And-
a day
and
later,
sliding into the
we
lake.
crashed the top of the RV and smashed the whole cabin on the
We're
top.
not saying where.
It must have hit something in the middle of the night. We didn't even know it, and it was like crashed in the top. It was like
Can't say where because we don't even know where it was.
$20,000 worth of damage, and so that all happened on the first RV trip. All you could do is laugh out. We still finished off the trip. We went to New Mexico. We went to, what was the one in New Mexico we went to? Roswell, New Mexico.
The lake.
And then there was a thunderstorm. And now we have a hole in the roof of the RV. The shit tank was all screwed up. We had to get a device from Amazon Prime to go deliver to a 7-Eleven. They have these lockers in 7-Eleven to get this device to help block this shit from happening again. So
And
that
we had to
came
get
2
some
days later.
tarps and tape
And then
it
we had to
on
get
top.
tarps to tape to the top of the roof. Like it was literally a shit show.
Language.
There's my story.
There's
What's your
children
Tyson? What's your story?
present.
Okay, my story. This is actually a 24-hour challenge that happened last year in March. The 24-hour PFT challenge, and it's pretty funny what happened. So we go through the challenge. We're like, it's 6 or 7 a.m. We're almost done.
Like 18 hours in, about.
Yeah, 18 hours in, and
And you never stayed up for an entire challenge. You never stayed awake for a full challenge up to that point.
Oh yeah, up to
You
that
never
point.
did. That challenge.
Not even.
And that
video
challenge, you
games.
didn't stay awake either, I think.
Yeah. So it's 6 or 7 a.m. and you tell me you should go get some long pants because it's freezing outside. So I decide, okay, whatever. I don't really like wearing long pants. So I go upstairs into my room, and I trip. There's like this I don't know, like a dresser thing, and I trip on it. I fall onto the ground, and I wake up, or not
What do you mean
realizing
you wake up? You said I fall on the ground and I wake up. Were you like knocked unconscious?
I fell on the ground, and I was gonna get up
But
until
you said I fell on the ground and I woke up. What?
yeah, I fell on the ground. I blink my eyes, and I wake up. Ricky is next to me. My phone is on the ground. I wake up, realize that I don't have my long pants on, and it's 7:30 a.m. So I tripped, and I actually fell asleep for an hour until I luckily
All right.
woke up.
Do you think you weren't knocked unconscious,
Ricky
right?
was
You didn't
next to
fall and hit your head. You
I
were just
just
exhausted because we were up running
And I
and
just
doing push-ups for 18 hours.
Fell asleep.
Ricky was next to you.
Yeah, Ricky was
I
next
never
to me.
knew that part.
So you literally fell asleep. That is actually, this just happened last night. Again, we were doing a mini freak night where we had some projects to work on, so we stayed up pretty late, to like 12 or 1, and we played little games to finish it off at the end of the night until
That's
like
what
1
Freak
a.m.
Nights is. Worked out for work for like
Deep
1.5, 2 hours, and then take like an hour break.
And so we finished the hour of the games or whatever and said, all right, it's time to go to sleep. And we said, let's go brush our teeth. And you said, all right, I'm just going to lay here and stretch for a second. And then I wake up at 3.
Fast forward 9 hours.
No, I woke
later.
up at 3:30 because I passed out there with you somehow. I woke up at 3:30 on the couch, went upstairs, went to sleep, and you didn't get up till like 9 a.m. or however long a time.
Oh, that's irrelevant. What time I woke up?
Irrelevant?
It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter.
And you also didn't brush your teeth. Or is that also
Damn,
irrelevant?
snitches.
Is that also irrelevant?
Snitches end up in ditches. All right, so there's your story. Midge, what story you got?
Okay, so mine we're going a couple years back. This is a bit
Microphone, look.
Right. So, a couple years back, you two
More than a couple years back. This was like...
This was back in our first house
You
in
must have
California.
been you must have been like 4 or 5 years old there.
No, I already
This was back in Demacia.
I had my
What the heck?
I had
At our
my
first house.
Daddy. I had my 5th birthday in New York, so I was 6 or 5.
There's
5 or
no way that was a 6-year-old there. That was 6. We've been here now
5.
5 years, and you were 5 years old. All right.
And basically, you two were going to jiu-jitsu on your own because I skipped for some reason that day. And you locked the car door, but you locked the car door when you guys were going in before Tyson closed his door, so it never really locked. You heard something beep, but you were like, whatever, it's just the car lock.
It's not my fault.
It kind of is.
Have you ever heard of? You read the Jocko book, Extreme Ownership?
Yes, but it's not my fault.
I suggest you read
Yes,
it.
but it's not my
I
fault.
suggest you read it again.
You need a little bit of a correction.
Continue with your story, please.
And basically, you guys went in, and as you got out, you guys realized when you got in, like that center console area?
Actually, I didn't realize till the next day. Remember, it was the next day.
Right, you didn't realize till the next day. So in the center console, there are these like different trays. Like there's different levels of the center console because you have a deep one. And basically, like this space to like store whatever junk you need, coins and all that stuff. And basically, so all that change was there. There was a couple trays in there. And people actually broke into your truck and took the whole tray with them. And on top was like a multi-tool, a K-bar, and all
They
that.
actually technically didn't break in. They just opened the door.
Yeah, they didn't have to break in
They just
Oh,
opened
yeah.
the door.
because someone left it unlocked. They didn't have
That
to
is
break
not my
in.
fault. I didn't have the key. That is not my fault.
And you had to rub it in by saying, no, they didn't break it in. They just had to open the door. That's just awesome.
And
All
whose
right,
door
continue.
did they go in through?
Continue
I'm
the story.
betting yours. And so basically, the next day, you brought me to the park because at this time I was still in like kindergarten. So kindergarten finished earlier than Tyson's grade did. And basically, you and me were at the park and we were waiting for Tyson to finish school. Then we would go pick him up. And you were doing an Instagram live about how this happened and you just noticed until the next day. And you asked me what I thought about it. And so this is the part where it gets funny. I said, well,
I asked you.
What would you think?
I said, it would have been so funny. It would have been great if we would have caught the person doing it because they just were in our car. We were only in the place for a little while, so there's a good chance we could have caught them. So I said, it would have been great if we would have caught them breaking into the car, right? And then you said.
So I'm like, well, if you caught them breaking into your car, well, then you would probably know where the knife is because there's like the K-bar on the tray that they were stealing or that they stole. And I would be like, you probably know where the knife is, and then you'd probably get the knife, and then you would probably try and cut their heads off.
Oh my God.
You would. There's a lot of probablys in there.
I know. I said probably so much. You would probably try and cut their heads off, but then
Cut their heads off? Oh my God.
with a K-bar.
That went
Depending
downhill.
I'm guessing.
That went downhill real fast.
No,
and then what?
And then I was like, but then you would probably go to the jail for the rest of your life, and I probably don't want that to happen. So yeah. And I said like 15 times.
And then I was like, all right, so what should we do about it? Should we just be mad about it? Should we get upset? What should we do about it? And then what'd you say?
I said, well, I guess we could just forget about it and go swing on the swings. And I ran away.
And we went on the swings. After you told me that I would have cut someone's head off with the knife, and then you're like, well, let's just forget about it and go on the swings, which was pretty freaking. We just watched it. We actually have the video of this. We just watched it right before we
That's
did
how
this
to not
recording of
take
this.
things so serious.
That's how to not take shit so seriously and
Take
realize.
it from a 5-year-old at the time.
Really realize what really matters. It's like, okay, you lost a watch and a knife, and you're thinking about you're like considering doing something. You're gonna go to jail over a watch and a knife. Who cares?
That both can be replaced.
Like,
and a
who
multi-tool.
gives a crap? Let's just go swing on the swings. Like in the video, I should post that video again. I think I posted once a couple of years ago. We should post it again. It's pretty funny. We just watched it.
Instagram might actually remove
Right before we
it
came
for the
on.
explicit content.
I know, probably. All right, so let's go.
Just wow.
Let's finish off with what are your top? We said top 3, but I'm going to go first.
I could go
No,
next.
you're not.
I'm going to go first.
Let's all say number one. Then I'll say number
you
two.
and I.
Because I don't have a number. Like, I cheated. It's supposed to be your top 3 favorite funny movies.
These are not in order.
I have about 50, so
I
it's
have
just too
four-
hard.
You and I have one.
I bet we all picked Step Brothers. Anyone pick Step Brothers?
Yes.
So we all picked Step Brothers. That might be one of the top ones on there. But
That's
really,
definitely
it's
in my top 3.
It's Step Brothers, and then really Will Ferrell, I think, is probably the funniest actor
Yeah.
ever. And then we actually saw him at the Lakers game just
Yeah,
a couple months
we
ago.
were in the same room as Will Ferrell. It actually like held
The
like
same room. It was a
It's a
massive stadium,
stadium.
Lakers
it
stadium.
held 15,000 people, but it was the same room.
same
I was
room.
in the same room as celebrities.
So
oh my gosh,
14,000.
guys.
All right, so some of my other ones.
Will Ferrell's my buddy.
I'll give some of my other ones. I didn't even mention that
Let's
one
tag Will
RV.
Ferrell. He can watch this, and we'll get like billions of.
The
views.
RV movie is funny, but you know which one I thought was funnier than that because it was like similar, kind of reminds me of is Vacation. Vacation is on there, which probably most people.
We're
and
the Millers was pretty funny.
that's
too.
on mine too. We're the Millers, like because those are our kind of movies like that we watch together, and they kind of I don't know. They were like road trips, and there's kind of things that we encounter and come across. So Vacation, I put Where the Millers was on there. For an older ones, I put Friday and Hangover. The Hangover, those are good ones. But then
The Hangover.
there's a whole series that Hangover. I don't know if maybe you guys probably never watched it.
Land of the Lost, I loved.
Oh yeah.
So anything Will Ferrell, I forgot about Land of the Lost. So anything Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell did Land of the Lost, Holmes and Watson. He did Elf, that one Hard Life or whatever. Where he's going to prison. Midge, it's not a snow cone.
Sorry,
Oh no, Get Hard.
Get Hard with
Get Hard.
the little dude. Who's it with?
Kevin
The
Hart.
little dude.
Kevin Hart. With Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
He was in all the Anchorman movies. Like
Anchorman
God.
was hilarious.
anything all Will Ferrell's like almost every one of them. But I think the favorite Will Ferrell movie I think was Step Brothers for me.
Yeah.
Step Brothers.
So
was-
my top
I'm not
three-
even done. And then also other ones to add into that were the Bad Dads one that we just saw on
Old
Netflix.
Dads. That's my number one.
Oh,
I
Old
think.
Dads.
Old
So that was
Dads.
freaking funny because it's like just overboard. Norbit is up there.
Norbit.
Norbit. I bet you
Norbit.
guys forgot these three. That's why I wanted to go first. 'Cause I bet you forgot some of these. And we got to go rewatch
Yes,
them. We have all
Norbit.
these on Vudu.
I want to watch Norbit.
Let's
Nor-
watch Anchorman
Let's watch Norbit tonight.
today.
We have Norbit, Little Man, which we just watched recently.
Oh
Little
my
Man was
God.
up there.
Little man.
And Let's Be Cops was one of our like favorites that we watched in the past.
What is wrong with you?
I literally went. That's what I did today on my kill time. I just opened up our Vudu account on my phone and was scrolling through. We have like 700 and something movies downloaded on there.
That's what we call pathetic.
Yeah. Well, it's called being prepared. It's called that was skill time.
In my defense, I don't have access to the Voodoo account.
That's right. Actually, on like 10 different TVs in this house and computers.
It's not my fault.
See if I missed it. Oh my God.
You deserve like
what's
7
up.
doings for
All right,
that.
so I named them all. All right, most of them. All right, what movies did you guys come up with that I didn't add? Midge, go first.
Okay, so I have a couple. I took a lot from
wanna
you
do that.
because
Just ones that I didn't say. We don't need to repeat the ones because we probably had a
What?
lot of the same ones.
the ones that you didn't say, we both had Step Brothers. That was on my list originally. Kick A.
Oh,
One
Kick-Ass.
and two.
Kick-Ass 1 and 2. Oh, I forgot. I didn't put it on here, but that was one of my with Deadpool. Deadpool was
I
one
have
of my.
that on mine. Can you stop
Damn
saying
it!
those?
I just stole yours.
And Strays. This funny movie about these
really?
guys.
Strays is not a kids
Strays
movie
was-
at all. It is such a
funny.
bad movie for kids to
All
watch.
these movies are pretty bad.
Yeah.
But that one especially. That one was like just bad.
We
Anyway.
need to finish watching it.
No, you don't.
Anyway, go. What else?
Yeah, so those are all the
I
ones
forgot
that,
about Kick. I remember Deadpool, but I forgot about Kick-Ass.
yeah,
Kick-Ass is
then
funny.
of course We're the Millers, Land of Lost, Norbit, Let's Be Cops, Little Man.
You literally just
Old
wrote those down
Dads.
as I was talking.
I know.
Yes.
I just said any. So by me saying just say the ones I didn't say, you copied the ones I said, wrote them down, and then still said them.
I guarantee
Got
you,
it.
you
Well,
guys
I
forgot
ju-
these.
All right, let's hear the ones. What do you got, Tyson? That no, and then, listen, we're giving you a list right now because you need to have funny movies. Like, there's times we'll watch movies where we're in a mood
If
for
you
it.
haven't watched any of these movies, go and watch
You need a
some of
list
them.
of these, and this is we just gave you a killer list. So add to the comments below. What are some of the list of your funny movies to add? And we could have added more. These are some of our tops. Of course, there's other ones that
These
we
are
liked.
like all the
yeah,
funny movies.
there's other ones that we like. There's like action comedies also, like Bad Boys and stuff
Rush
like that.
Hour.
But those Rush Hour, but those like action comedies, these are just like straight freaking comedies. So what are yours?
Oh, they just recently released. They're releasing a new Bad Boys.
A new one?
I think so.
What do you mean bad boys?
Mommy just saw like an ad.
That came out like 8 years ago here. Maybe they're just releasing it in Poland now and they consider it new. I heard Titanic was coming out in Poland soon. Anyway, that's what humor is about, and talking shit and having fun. All right.
You're the
What-
definition of humor. If you search up on Google what the definition of humor, it should just say Stevie.
Stevie. And you know, people wouldn't think that you're lying. They wouldn't understand it because they just see 15 seconds of me cursing someone out and stamping on a desk, which I'm paid to do. But anyway. And now you're a pogue. Go.
Okay.
It's actually good that you didn't go to war, or if there's a war going
All right,
on.
we're not talking about
because-
this.
yeah.
All right.
Jumanji 1 and 2,
Jumanji was, yeah, that was a
Jumanji
good
was
one.
pretty
and
good.
Rim of the World.
Rim of the World was
pretty funny.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, I didn't
Those
think
are
of
some
those
ones that I
either.
forgot, but
Jumanji, Rim of the World. Those are, and these are all like, if you haven't watched these, go look them up. They're all on like
The
either
alien
Netflix or
just
Vudu.
pissed
What
on
else?
my face.
Those are the only ones you had that none of us came up with?
Yeah.
So you had a lot of the same ones that we had probably. But we just gave you a list of, I don't even know, 12, 15 movies. Now you have comedies to watch. But add down there, I want to see some that you think we maybe haven't seen that we should watch, some comedies.
Comment down below your favorite funny movie.
And you can see it's not like, we're talking about any kind of comedies. These aren't exactly necessarily kiddie comedies, but.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Oh my God. Or like Home Alone or something like that.
Home Alone was pretty funny.
It was good. It was a good movie. Yeah, we liked Home Alone.
But it was more kid friendly.
It was more like just a fun movie, not funny. Some of it's funny, but it's not like, some of it's funny. Yeah.
It's just like a cool movie.
Yeah. There's tons more we could add to the list, but these were our tops, I think. And there's so many freaking funny
ones.
And we
agree on them.
To wrap, and we've watched some of them several times, and now we have.
Step Brothers is definitely in my top 3.
How many of these are rated R?
Oh my God.
I think Rim of the World and Jumanji might be the only ones that aren't rated R.
Really? Norbit? You think Norbit? Little Man is. Let's Be Cops probably is. Norbit might or might not be. Vacation probably wasn't.
Vacation it is. They say some pretty bad stuff.
But it's just like maybe, I don't know, maybe. We're the Millers. Holmes and Watson.
We're the Millers, definitely, because it has all.
Anything Will Ferrell, almost any. There's a few Will Ferrell ones we haven't even watched yet, but I don't know.
Elf is definitely one.
Elf
was kind of funny.
Yeah, Elf is still funny.
Will Ferrell.
All right,
the spaghetti.
I think that wraps it up. Yeah, we can sit here and talk about it all day. So put your comments down below. What are your funny movies that you think we should watch?
And comment your favorite actor.
And who your favorite comedy actors are.
Comedians, yeah.
And this is the whole point of the show is
Russ
to
is probably
not
Will
take
Ferrell.
shit so lightly, not take life so seriously, not take anything so seriously, so that you are just not forgetting the F word, the second most important F word in the world, fun, having some more fun with having a sense of humor, talking some shit, and freedom and freak and all that good stuff. All right, so let's take them home on the humor episode.
So if you guys think we are humorous people, or if you guys don't think we're humorous people, please click that subscribe button down below.
And like the video, click the notifications bell, and turn on all of your notifications so you never miss out on any future videos we upload, not just BGC, but everything else. And also comment your favorite actor, your favorite movies, and what movies you think we should watch, and anything else you have to say.
And in case no one told you yet today, you're freaking awesome.
And no excuses. We are humorous people.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried.